Hey brother, I'd like to invest some money for when I release my new album and I was wondering if you could help me.
Yeah, for sure. Here's an example on how you should do it and how much you should invest. Let's take this example. Suppose that you plan to need $25,000 in 1 year, time when your album is released for marketing purposes. You want to invest in an instrument yielding of 5% interest, compounded monthly. How much you should invest? And we're going to round our decimal in two places. We're going to write all of our numbers that we have. So first of all, we have the $25,000. That is going to be our A. Then we have our 5% interest. And that is going to be represented by the letter R. And we are going to divide that by 100. So we get rid of the percentage. So our final result is 0.05. After that, we have our time. And we have 2 times. Since our problem is going to be compounded monthly and we have 1 year, we know that there are 12 months in 1 year. So one of our times is going to be n, that is going to be 12 months. And then 1 year is going to be represented by the letter T. Now that we have all of our information, we can plug it in our equation. The equation that we're going to need this time, it's A equals to P, that is multiplying by 1 plus R dividing N, we close the parenthesis, that is going to be multiplied by the power of N times T. And since we have all of our information here, we can plug it in our equation. So we start. A is $25,000. Equals to P, that's the variable we're looking for, that it's multiplying to 1 plus R, that is going to be 0.05 divided by N, that is going to be 12, elevated by 12 times 1. Now we multiply first, so it's 25,000, that it's equals to P, 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12, close the parenthesis, 12. After that, we're going to divide 0.05 divided by 12. So it's 25,000 equals P, parenthesis, 1 plus 0.0041167. And all of that is going to be elevated by 12. After that, we're going to sum this. So it's 25,000 equals to P, parenthesis, 1.004167 elevated by 12. Finally, we're going to elevate this number that is on the parenthesis to the 12th power. So it's 25,000 equals P, and this number elevated by 12, we plug it in our calculator, and it gives us 1.051661. After that, since we're looking for P, we're going to pass this term that is multiplying, dividing it to this side. So our final equation is going to be P equals 25,000 divided by 1.051661. Finally, we divide 25,000 by 1.051661, and we round it up to the second decimal, and our final answer is 23,771.92. So, now that we have our final answer, we know how much we should invest. That is the question of the problem. In other ways, we can say that A is the money you plan to need P, it's our variable that is going to be the money, how much money you should invest. R, it's going to be the interest in percentage. N is going to be in how many months. And finally, T, that is our time, is going to be the time in years. This is all that you need to solve the problem.
Thank you, that really answered all of my questions.
No problem. I'm happy to help.